Good evening. Welcome to day 36 of the 77-day video challenge. Some things are not meant to be contained, and some things are not meant to be measured. Last week I shared on Facebook that the 4th of July through the 10th of July was listed as Nude Recreation Weekend. So roughly a full week dedicated to one weekend of nude recreation. When I shared this on Facebook, I said apparently some things are not meant to be contained. Today is National Tape Measure Day, which reminds me that some things are not meant to be measured. I have a funny little relationship with tape measures. It's a term that I picked up from my mother. Sometimes I'll take my dog out for a walk on a retractable leash, which will extend about 10 feet. From my mother, I picked up the habit of referring to that as a tape measure. So sometimes I'll take my dog out on his leash, his 4-foot leash, and sometimes I'll take him out on his tape measure. And strangely enough, when I've explained this to people, they understand exactly what I mean by a tape measure. Again, there are some things which are not meant to be measured. I've heard people refer to the myth of scarcity, that there's only so much allowable of kindness, of material goods to go around. There's an illustration that I read a couple of months ago that some people will take one slice of pizza at a party, and some people will take 3 slices of pizza. And it all plays into the mindset that there's only so much to go around. So some people adopt the mindset, I should take only one slice because not everybody's going to get a piece. Some people will take 3 slices of pizza because there may not be enough to go around and I may lose out. There's an old legend of Ubuntu, of children who are promised a basket of fruit if they can all run to the far end of this field. And so they all run there and they gather in a circle around the fruit basket. And there is, and when the adult supervising them, I think a missionary, asks them why the first children to arrive didn't dig into all of this wonderful fruit or the candy or whatever the treat was. They said that they are celebrating the spirit of Ubuntu, that there should be enough for everyone. Indeed, some things are not meant to be measured. The former pastor of my church shared an anecdote about a sabbatical that she took with her family to Africa about 15, almost 20 years ago, and was told that nobody really worried about what time anything had to occur. That they were told that Americans were given clocks and Africans were given time. Some things are not meant to be measured. There should be abundance. I recognize that I subscribe to that myth of scarcity, that there's only so much joy, only so much delight and happiness to go around. And I recognize as well, out of that mindset, that my life is tremendously blessed. I've benefited from a lot of privilege in my life. And I have to, and I feel, I feel obligated to withdraw some of my happiness because I don't want other people to feel that they are being cheated. This is part of that fear of success. I don't want other people to be unhappy. I don't want to look too happy or too successful or too or too satisfied because it might frustrate other people. Happiness, abundance, joy that will not hurt anybody else if it is measured, if it is treated with respect. As long as nobody else is being harmed by that, nobody else's resources are being compromised, there is no harm in abundance. Because some things, indeed, are not meant to be measured. If you have further thoughts on what should or should not be measured, I would love to see that in your comments or in a private message. In the meantime, I look forward to seeing you on day 37 of the 77-day video challenge. Have a wonderful evening. I will see you soon.